Eric, it's great to see you, man.
Mr.
Thanks for
Harmon.
coming by.
How are you today?
Outstanding, and you?
Hey man, I'm good. How's the family?
Outstanding. Yours?
We staying clean and safe.
Hey, that's all that matters.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's it. That's it.
So tell me about this new product that you have that I've been hearing a lot about.
So what you're seeing here is the Retro HPL. So it's our retro product that we've been manufacturing for a while. Once we got up to 10,000 lumens, we felt like we were ready to put it inside of a Source 4. We know there are a lot of house lights and a lot of guys in the road that want an LED upgrade for their Source 4s, Source 4 Par rather, and we have the capability of doing it now. So what we did is we just put a plate on so that you remove the front lens and you take that front lens out. You take our product, you just put it in like you would that lens, so it just snaps right in like that. And then on the back side, you're just going to take the back cap off, just like you normally would. You're going to remove the lamp, discard that. You're going to put our adapter plug in, so this just goes right in where the lamp housing was. And then in the back, there's this little green connector. You just line these two little green connectors up. You just pop that in, feed the rest of the wire in.
That's right, because it doesn't get hot.
That's right, exactly. And then we put the cap back on, and now your Source 4 Par is now a Source 4 LED Par.
Wow.
White only, works on the existing dimming, dims all the way out. Don't have to worry about any of the things that you had to before with heat. Don't put the lens back in. We're controlling the light beam spread with the reflector that goes on here. You can get medium, wide, and extra wide. It's a round beam. And if you need to change it out, it's no big deal. You just pull these 4 screws, pop the reflector out, pop the reflector you want back in, put the 4 screws on, and you're done.
Let's talk about color temperature options. Because, you know, I deal with a lot of daylight.
Sure, absolutely.
Some broadcasts. I got a lot of people. Is it fixed in reference to 27, 3000? Is it an option to do a 4000 or 41?
So standard on this is going to be 3K because we're thinking house lights is going to be the major part of this market, right? So 3K is going to be our standard. If you want 2700, 3K obviously, 3500, 4500, or 5000 rather are options.
Okay.
If you get into a situation where you're like, man, I really wish I had 5631. Our chip manufacturer can do some very customized outputs. It's going to add some time, but we can absolutely do that. So if you get into that situation, you want to do that, let us know.
I mean, that's good to know. At least we can match what's out there existing and keep the business.
Yeah.
So what type of weight does this add to the unit?
A little less than 3 pounds.
Okay.
So we're gonna subtract a couple of ounces, and then we're going to add a couple pounds. So I'm going to say less than 3 pounds.
I mean, that wouldn't be bad at all.
No, not at all. Not at all.
All right. I like this. It stays cool. I don't have to worry about incandescent. Life of HPL lamp is up to 2,000 hours. That's for the extended life. So 1,500 hours somewhere along there. Don't have to worry about that. Then now I can dim this down to
All the way.
0.
All the way out.
Not 5 or 10.
Nope. And no flutter at the end either.
All the way down 2% and goes out.
All the way out.
Wow. That's going to help. That's going to help a lot. Because we're looking at a lot of jobs that retrofit these in reference to existing house lights or general illumination when I do a reverse angle for audience, for churches, straight down, or just if I have to watch something across the back.
Yep.
Now LED running through the ETC system. Don't have to worry about any heat. Don't completely dimming. And you said life expectancy is
About 50,000 hours is our LM70 on this. But the numbers actually come back higher, but that's what we're going to guarantee is 50,000.
Wow. So let's talk about the warranty a little bit. So prematurely, if one of these go out, do we get it replaced or repaired, or do you have to send it in? How do you go about that?
That's a great question. So we can do a couple. We can do one of a couple of things on warranty. We can either do an advanced replacement because we know that sometimes people have to build scaffolding to get to these things, and they don't want to do it twice, right? So we can do an advanced replacement where we'll ship and they'll send us the bad one back. And then it goes into testing to see what happened to it. The other thing we can do is if they've had these a while. And they're like, but I want all my LEDs to match, all that stuff. We can actually do a repair of the component that died. So if the driver goes bad, or if a fan goes bad or something like that, we can repair the whole thing.
Okay, so they are repairable.
Absolutely, yeah. Don't throw these away if they ever break, because we have parts on hand for everything we've ever made.
So is there a program that you offer, since you mentioned that? If I've had these for the full life and I've gotten my max 50,000 hours out of them,
Mm-hmm.
do I return these back to you? Or how do we do that? I know you hadn't gotten to that point yet because nobody ever returned
Well,
anything
so you
like
want to
that.
refurbish the chip? Is that what you're
Right.
saying? So yeah, we can refurbish the chip on site. There's not really a program for it because we haven't. We've not had them in the field long enough to
Exactly. Yeah.
get to that number.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can just work through your dealers like you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And so let's say somebody wants their chip changed out, or let's even a bigger option. Let's say they got 2700. And then the church moved over and realized that they really need to be shooting in 5K, and their
Mhm.
house lights are still 2700.
Right.
Yeah, that could happen, right? So we can actually change out those chips, so you don't have to throw the whole thing away, and we'll just charge you for the labor and the chip itself.
Yeah, because it doesn't come with additional lenses. Me personally,
Mhm.
I would always have an option for my client to at least get two different beam angles. So if I buy it with a medium, I would, order
Well,
wide
for
as
color
well.
temperature, we can change out that color temperature. So we were talking about reflectors.
Oh, it's the reflector itself, not the lens.
Correct.
It's not a lens on the front. Okay, yeah, the
Well,
reflector itself
yeah.
that creates the beam angle.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Well, the reflector itself, I would do two of those.
Yeah, I could see doing two. I could see that. Yeah, I mean, so the way we sell it right now is you order the unit, the box good essentially, and then tell us which reflector you want. We put those in a separate box, and your guys put these on site.
So what you have on the table right now is exactly the way it comes when I order it.
Mhm.
I come with the housing, the plate,
Mm-hmm.
and the adapter here in the back.
That's it.
This is the complete
That's what's in the box.
system right here that comes in the box.
Yep, just
Okay.
like that.
All right. I like it.
Excellent. How
You
many
can-
thousand you want?
Right now, I take about 2,000, and then I can return 1,000, and then I bring back 500 next month. So 500.
Okay.
500. Yeah.
All right, but you want that 2K discount, right?
Yeah. That's the only way to do it. Come on, man.
Ah.
Yeah, this is nice. Yeah, but I mean, what can you say? Just get out there and
That's
look up
exactly.
some of the old clients.
Yeah.
And take a look at what they have.
Mm-hmm.
During the pandemic times right now, everybody's budget is tight.
That's right.
So if their budget is tight, introduce these. Let them know that it's not full color.
Mm-hmm.
I think they would be interested in life, 50,000 hours. All of those aspects can lead to a sale.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm all about sales.
I know.
All right,
Hey, man.
Mr.
Thank you for
Harmon.
coming.
All right,
Good to see you.
take care.